Club. Here's a quick visual guide to explain how Bug Club works and how it can help with reading at home with your child. There are 2 key skills that work hand in hand when children are learning to read. Number 1, word reading, and number 2, comprehension. Bug Club will give children opportunities to further develop these skills. Our online platform at Bug Club offers a range of books for children working at all levels, from reception all the way up to year 6. So let's have a look at how we can log on. Now, a letter has already been sent out to parents informing them how to log into Bug Club, but here's a quick reminder. Bug Club should work on any device, such as a computer, laptop, tablet or iPad. It should also work on most browsers, but we've been advised that Google Chrome is the best option, so let's go with this. To get started, you can search Bug Club. And click on the first link that appears. Click on Login. Now your child's username is their full name that appears in the school register, and it's going to be in all lowercase letters. So for example, if your child's name is John Peters, you type it into the username section. The school code is WHHT, all lowercase, and the password is the same password that they use for their Google Classroom. If you're still having trouble with this, you can contact Rosetta support email. This My Stuff tab is where all the children's books are available to read. These have been carefully selected by the child's class teacher to ensure that they're reading a range of books suitable for their level. Moving along, if you click on the My Library tab, it will take you into your child's individual library. This room, or this special area, holds all the books that your child has fully completed. Right now this child hasn't completed any books just yet, so there's no books available in the library. Soon learn that they can earn rewards for reading and answering comprehension questions that check their understanding of the content they've read. It's a great way to motivate children to read more and to think carefully about what their answer should be. All of these rewards can be viewed in the My Reward section. This is something I'm sure your child will quickly get used to because they really do enjoy it. There's a pit stop area, a sticker book area, and a treehouse, all something which they would enjoy. Some books and answering some questions. To read your books, you need to go back into the My Stuff area by clicking right here. In this area, you will see a range of books which have been specially selected for your child. You don't have to read them in any particular order. Your child can choose whichever book appeals to them at that particular time. To help you keep track of books that the children are reading, you will see an open button underneath. Once they finish reading the book, it will automatically get transferred into the My Library section. Let's have a look at this book right here. As you open this book, you can see a blurb appearing telling you what the book is going to be about. Has just opened on the page that I finished on last. You can see a contents button here to show you the details of the book. As you scroll through, you will see mini bugs like this one here appear on several pages throughout. Because this bug's eyes are closed, that means that the question has already been answered. So you can probably guarantee that your child has already read this page. It even has some sound effects. Again, sure, both eyes are closed, so we'll move on to that question. Now, on this page, you can see that there's a bug that appears, their eyes are opened. This means that the question hasn't been answered by the child yet. Obviously, before answering the question, the child would have to read carefully all of the text on these pages. If it's too small, your child can zoom in and read pages individually, scrolling up or down as they complete the text. As well as that, they can read one page at a time in single page view. Let's have a look at answering the next question. Which word is used to explain the word wonky in this extract? Click one word. Now, before answering the question, the child will have to have read it carefully. Down here, you can see 3 bugs or lifelines. This means that the child has 3 attempts to answer the question. And your child's class teacher will be able to check how many times it took a child to answer that question. So be careful and think before submitting your answer. So wonky. What that mean? Does wonky mean the same as months? No. As you can see, one of my lifelines has disappeared. Let's try again. Maybe better luck next time. Wonky is the same as tilted? This instant feedback encourages your child through their reading. Once they've answered the question correctly, they click on Done and continue with their reading. Support for children who are still reading non-decodable books. The online book club books are non-decodable. This means that they contain words that cannot be sounded out phonetically, and so should be read in addition and to support children's reading of the decodable phonics books. However, Book Club does contain features that can support children when reading non-decodable books. At the beginning of some books, depending on the level, like you can see here, graphemes and tricky words appear. These can be practiced for fun before reading. In addition to this, some users will have a Read to Me feature enabled and can be used by clicking on this button. Let's try it out.
Jim has a job in a shop. This is boring, thinks Jim. So he looks at some job adverts.
As you can see, this gives children the option of having books being read to them. This is another tool which can further support children's language and vocabulary development. Ideal for those users who normally would read a decodable book. To watch this video, and I hope you and your child really do enjoy Book Club. Reading is an area of your child's learning which should be prioritised, and it would be great if you could read with them on Book Club every day. Perhaps aim to complete 1 to 2 books on a weekly basis. If you need any support with Book Club, please email support@rosetta.bolandtrust.org. Parents and carers can click on the Grown Up section. This will help you and give you ideas with getting the most out of Book Club, giving you ideas about how children learn to read, and useful tips for reading at home.